Who is this man? What church is this?
He was like a god to me.
We all thought we were in heaven, but we were in hell, and in hell, terrible things happen.
I can see! Oh, God!
The spiritual power of TB Joshua hypnotizes people.
His reputation globally was enormous.
The whole world had never seen something like this.
Since 1987, TB Joshua built an empire through widely televised performances of apparent miracles.
Joshua invested more than 90% of what we got in VHS videos.
I was stepping into those videos. The miracles, the praying, the crowds.
It was this like insane euphoria.
He loved young ones, teenagers.
They are very vulnerable and they are the easy people to manipulate.
He promoted himself as a prophet who could heal the sick and provide salvation.
These people with cancers and growths, being vulnerable and desperate.
Their ailments, their sicknesses, their suffering was evidentially real.
Here was somewhere where breast cancer wasn't a death sentence. Here was hope.
It's faked.
Those people are being fed medication to get, speedy recovery. What you just see is the before and the finality. I know because I was synagogue chief video editor.
Everything he does is planned. You think that thing just happened the same day. Some of them took span of 1 year, 6 months. I've never seen any crippled person that was healed in synagogue church.
Eventually, his disciples decided to expose him.
It was like I had a blindfold on, and in that one moment, suddenly, I was like, whoa, he's not a holy man.
It's very difficult when you begin to dissect the fact that these miracles were staged, because then you have to start understanding that people died who didn't have to.
Some people will ask, you know all this, why were you still there? It's difficult to explain. I thought I was doing something that will help to build the faith of people in the church.
Before I brought out my camera, you said something about yourself. Please, can you say it again?
Yes, I said I was also sexually molested by TB Joshua.
Okay.
I was trapped in the synagogue for 14 years of my life. I spent my youth in the synagogue until God set me free. If not for God, I would not be here today.
Okay.
And I've documented it in a book form.
Okay.
Not the time to dress up, this is the time to address. Yes, and I'm also talking on behalf of other young girls that are still in captivity of TB Joshua. 8 years old, 14 years old, 11 years old. Yes, I'm saying it. 11 years old are still there because they have money, because they have fame, because they have connection. They can put people down.
Thank you for joining us here. I was very good at looking happy, but I was dead for a long time inside.
I suggest to any mums and dads out there who've got kids like mine, bring them to the Synagogue Church of All Nations.
I was there almost 14 years of my life.
The abuse was just too much.
I was traumatized.
Write it. That will be betrayal among my workers.
TB Joshua said, if people leave, they will die. All right, before I die, let me tell the whole world.
Oh, God, please. Please help me.
That's me speaking.
Priscilla was disgraced and humiliated. That was a warning to everybody. If you speak about the things you've seen and heard, this could be you. It was a psychological prison.
I decided I'm out. I can't take this at all. I was filming this on my phone in case something bad happened.
Let me get out. Let me get out. Okay.
TB Joshua continues sending different people to threaten my life. These 3 men, they beat me blue black. I'm not a Muslim, but I have to put on hijab in order to cover my identity. I ran from Lagos to Abuja, from Abuja to Cotonou, from Cotonou to Ghana.
This is terrible. 2 security guards there held me, but I just wrestled my way free. There happened to be an Okada that came past, and I just hopped on, and we just said, go to the airport, just get on that plane. When we left, we wrote a letter that we sent to the church, itemizing the serious abuses that people were having to endure just being a disciple. The church knew. They didn't investigate. They did absolutely nothing.
Area, you don't boss. I say, I could just update on my own opinion for this TB Joshua matter. You know, say they say when breeze blow, fire on yash go open. Now breeze don't blow, fire on yash don't open. When I tell my family, say this TB Joshua man, son, a fake prophet. Nobody they believe me. Say a bishop, they talk too much. I know so many of them too go see insult me normally for the comment section. But to be told, TB Joshua is a false prophet. Now me the talker. When my mother is sick, when I can't go to TB Joshua church, now so they will lodge there for 3 good weeks. The 3 weeks, so steady anointing water now they buy. Hope you say everywhere go good. Now that case called worst. Before we carry the woman go hospital, it's not too late. Why? Kidney problem. Why TB Joshua not deliver am? Not be that one, not be that my mouth self people pay me pass. You get one boy for the worry life, normally they call Simon. When we say belly big. You get belly swell up. They can't go to the church. Hope you say miracle center everywhere good. Nobody that they show now for TV. Eh? Nobody happen for that church. They get what they call behind the scene. Simon reach church now. They give anointing water normally. He call peace one kind peace for the church. Simon feel say problem don't end. As Simon come back to worry, the belly cut 2x. The belly cut over big. On a day they support rubbish.
See, you people don't understand the joy I have in my heart that all these things are coming out about Pastor TB Joshua. I am so happy. Do you understand? See, the truth is that it's not even only Pastor TB Joshua. There are plenty. Almost all the pastors in Nigeria. If you hear their secret at the end of the day, you'll be funny. But like I always say, nothing is hidden under the sun. You understand? With all the power where Pastor TB Joshua gets, at the end of the day, he later by and he didn't even see it coming. You don't understand? But that's by the way. You people heard everything. So basically, a lot of the healings were being orchestrated. You understand? They organized it. And there's one part of the interview that I like. That part where that white lady was saying, she has been with TB Joshua for a long time. Where she said, TB Joshua will always watch a white man preach. You understand? And do those healing things. You watch the white man do those healing things. He will criticize the white man doing it. But at the end of the day, he now started synagogue in 2006 and started doing the same thing the white man was doing. Do you know what I learned? It means that people that always criticize what you do, they always want to be you. Do you understand? But that's by the way. For people like me, I've always suspected TB Joshua for a long time. You know, like if you see and again what he did to Pastor Chris, because it was because of TB Joshua, Pastor Chris' name went down. Pastor Chris' name and his ministry went down. In the early 90s, Pastor Chris was very popular for doing healings and all that. I don't know whether healings are real or not fake, but he was popular for doing healings and all that. Now, his ministry went down when he was invited to TB Joshua's church in 2001. Do you understand? That period, what happened? I think the story was that TB Joshua invited him. When TB Joshua was trying to do healing for a particular person, he called Pastor Chris to come and lay hands. When Pastor Chris laid hand on the person, TB Joshua now came from behind and put his hand on Pastor Chris. Let it be as if he was transferring power to Pastor Chris. And immediately, boom, the likes of Chris Okotie, Pastor E. Adeboye, and there were plenty then, They now criticized him and said Pastor TB Joshua transferred occultic power to Pastor Chris. Man, Pastor Chris lost a lot of members. And people stopped believing in Pastor Chris. He shook Christ Embassy. This thing I'm telling you, he shook Christ Embassy. He shook Christ Embassy. Now, the question is, anytime I watch TB Joshua, and why Well, I believe all these things. All the while, anytime I watch TB Joshua, I always ask myself a question. I'm like, wait, why is it that this devil, they always call me down for church? And how did they get opportunity to invite the devil? You understand? Devil will be saying, walk now to go to deceive, I do mind. Where when I go catch devil when I carry a conscience? So when they give a mic, what are you here for? I am here for you. I will scatter the world. They say, no, you will not scatter the world. I will burn you. Shalalaba. Brah. That one go do. No. Brah. No. Brah. No. They will go stand up saying, I don't clear. I knew there was something fishy because these people never went to, you're doing healing. These people never went to the hospitals where there are a lot of sick people, genuine sick people. They never went to the hospitals. People had cancer in the hospital. People were dying of cancer. They never went to the hospital. People had HIV. They never went to the hospital to go and cure them of HIV. They were just doing this in the churches where they invited different people. And in the order to make other people believe, Pastor TB Joshua had to bring in white women. Because you know, of course, the Africans, they have this Oyibo factor. So I say Oyibo did one, yes. So they believed in him then. I have always doubted. I am not surprised by this news at all. I am not surprised by it at all. When I saw it, I was like, good. But the good part is that this is done. People should not be bothered. Most of your pastors that you see today, that's okay. All of them, they're online, they reign. They are all about this life. They are part of it. Most of them are part of it. Don't be deceived. Do you understand? Don't be deceived. Most of them are part of it. It's all a game. Church is the biggest, now them be the big Yahoo. They cash out clean. You know the amount of water where Pastor TB Joshua sell? The amount of water where people buy, drink. Synagogue water where they go sprinkle. Just like this one, we just send alabaster power water. You know the amount of them? Christianity is the only thing that took that. See, Christianity is taking Nigeria economy like this. Because people would rather walk than, people would rather pray than walk. And this is what the pastors have told them. And the pastors have told them that anything bad that happened to them, it is witchcraft. Do you understand? In your business, so the Christian may change business. Pastor tells you that witchcraft. Do you understand? A lot of things are wrong because of what these pastors are. These pastors have done us more harm than the Nigerian government. Take it from me. So, of course, this interview, people that are doubting whether it's true or false, it's true. I believe everything. Don't play. Religion, Africa, Christianity, don't play.
Buildings are collapsing left, right, and center. In fact, I just finished watching that synagogue documentary. I just finished watching it. And what I have to say to Nigerians is, if you think that TB Joshua is the only one guilty of all those things they are showing there, if you think your own GO right now as we speak is not engaging, now I have a new word for abusing and raping women. It's called TBJ. And you can use it like this. Omo, that pastor go TBJ that girl. Pastors, she was TBJ'd. No, TBJ. You have to put the TB. You can't just say she was Jade because TB guys did there. Ah! Just to fuck all these men. Like, no, that's not make people to the open church. And they tell you, listen, that's what I like for last time. This let me advise all these pastors. Let me just advise all of you now. These girls also. No need for you to be hiding behind all this morality, spiritual power, man of God, to take advantage of them. They want to. And if our fella was a priest, too, chief priest of the African shrine, with huge cult-like following, that fella gets. But fella was up front. That's why, as fella don't die now, we are not hearing scandal that, oh, fella was girls in the organization. We already know fella was all the girls in the organization, man. You know, hide down. Papa let them know, say, this is why I'm here. And fella they talk and say, sex is a spiritual thing. When you lay with a woman, the spiritual energy. Papa do everybody. Everybody. Why you men are wicked? is because you want to and still be claiming sainthood. You still want to be and be telling everybody else not to. That's your problem. It's your hypocrisy. These girls want to too, and in fact, they want to you because you are successful, you are powerful. It's a turn on for most women. It's a turn on for most women. But because of your own hypocrisy, your darkness, your internal, you cannot say what you are about. You are lying behind all this spiritual nonsense that doesn't exist. We all know. I mean, if you have to watch this documentary, let me say something now. If you have to watch this documentary to know that TBJ has never performed a single miracle in his life, then no more, you deserve to be TBJ'd. I repeat, if you take this documentary for you to know that no pastor anywhere in this country has ever performed any miracle in their life, then you deserve to be TBJ too. So you believe true to say somebody will don't cripple, somebody can make and stand up, and you go stand up, leg will never walk. This leg has not walked or done anything. The muscles are entropic. They've not done anything in years. The muscles are weak. They've not been exercised. The person will be on a wheelchair. Somebody will tell you stand up. You will stand up immediately. You say raise one leg, you raise it. Raise second leg, you raise it. Jump. And you will jump. With that leg. With that leg. Have you ever suffered a broken foot? Do you know somebody that has suffered a broken foot or broken arm? Have you suffered a broken arm? Where you not use your hand for like 2 months, where they just put them for cast. They can't lose the cast now. You got to learn to reuse your hand. You will start learning again. Your fingers, you will start learning how to use that hand. All over. The miracle don't tire Jesus. Jesus' healing is complete. It's not only that he exercised the muscles. Not only did he heal the leg, he exercised the muscles too. Yeah, it's like a microwave. You know when they bring food, the people can bring your food for you. It will be cold. Yes. The people will bring it for you microwaved, hot.
There's nothing stopping that food from getting cold. There's nothing they stop that leg to get broken next time.
No. God did not say protect. It's heal. Jesus will heal you.
Thank you so much for watching this video. For daily entertainment, news, and celebrity good and bad updates, and all you need to know that's happening in the country, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to always stay connected to us. One love and God bless you all. Don't forget to thumbs up to this video and comment down below what you think about this.